Ever wondered who would win in a mythical showdown between a griffin and a hippogriff? One is the legendary king of beasts, the other a symbol of impossible love. But what really separates these two magnificent winged creatures? Let's dive deep into the lore and find out. First, let's talk about the griffin. Picture this: the body, tail, and back legs of a majestic lion, combined with the head and wings of a powerful eagle. This fusion of the king of beasts and the king of birds makes the griffin a symbol of ultimate power and divine strength. For centuries, they've been seen as guardians of priceless treasures and sacred secrets. In ancient Greek and Persian myths, griffins were fierce protectors, often associated with gold and divinity. They were believed to pull the chariots of gods like Apollo and Nemesis. These creatures weren't just strong. They were incredibly intelligent and loyal, but only to those who earned their respect. Mess with a griffin, and you're messing with a symbol of raw, untamed power. They're often depicted as noble, yet ferocious, and will stop at nothing to defend their territory or the treasures they're tasked with guarding. Now, let's turn our attention to the hippogriff. Its name gives us a clue: hippo from the Greek for horse, and griff from griffin. So, you have the front half of a giant eagle head, wings and talons, and the back half of a horse. This creature is literally the offspring of a griffin and a mare. In medieval legends, the phrase to cross a griffin with a horse was like saying, "When pigs fly," it meant something was impossible. So, the hippogriff itself represents the impossible made possible, a symbol of love that transcends boundaries. Unlike the fiercely independent griffin, hippogriffs are known to be a bit easier to tame, though they demand respect. As we've seen in popular culture, you must approach them with a bow and wait for them to reciprocate. Show any fear or disrespect, and those talons will make you regret it. They are swift flyers and loyal companions once you've earned their trust. So, what are the key differences? It really comes down to their lineage and temperament. The griffin is a pure, ancient hybrid of lion and eagle, a symbol of power and authority. The hippogriff is a second-generation hybrid, part eagle, part horse, a symbol of wonder and unlikely unions. Think of it this way: the griffin is the stoic royal guard, while the hippogriff is the proud, but potentially friendly, magical steed. A griffin's loyalty is earned through strength and respect for its divine nature, whereas a hippogriff's trust is won through proper etiquette and a show of humility. Let's imagine them in their natural habitats. Griffins would likely roost in high rocky mountains, close to the sun, guarding veins of gold or ancient artifacts. Their nests, called eyries, were said to be lined with gold nuggets. They are solitary creatures, rulers of their domain, and don't take kindly to intruders. Hippogriffs, on the other hand, might be found in lush forests or open plains, areas where both horses and eagles could thrive. They might travel in small herds or family groups, soaring through the sky with incredible speed and agility. Their connection to horses gives them a slightly more grounded, earthly feel compared to the celestial, divine aura of the griffin. Now for the big question: who would win in a fight? This is a tough one. The griffin has the raw power of a lion's hindquarters, providing immense strength for pouncing and slashing, combined with the sharp beak and talons of an eagle. They are built like tanks, bred for combat and protection. They are heavier, stronger, and inherently more aggressive. A griffin's entire being screams, "Do not mess with me." The hippogriff, however, has agility and speed on its side. The horse half gives it incredible endurance and swift movement on the ground, while its eagle front allows for nimble aerial maneuvers. It might not have the brute force of a lion's body, but it's no slouch. Its talons are just as deadly, and its beak just as sharp. A hippogriff could potentially outmaneuver a griffin using speed and hit-and-run tactics. It's a classic matchup: brute strength versus agile speed. In a head-on confrontation, my money would probably be on the griffin. Its sheer power, combined with its lion-like ferocity, would be difficult to overcome. The griffin is a predator and a guardian by nature, constantly ready for a fight. The hippogriff, while formidable, is more of a steed or a wild creature of flight. It will put up a spectacular fight, but the Griffin's relentless power would likely win the day. However, the outcome could change depending on the circumstances. In a dense forest or a tight canyon, the Hippogriff's agility might give it the upper hand, allowing it to evade the Griffin's powerful charges and strike from unexpected angles. In an open sky with no obstacles, it would be a breathtaking aerial duel. Ultimately, both creatures are incredible in their own right. The Griffin is a symbol of majestic power, a guardian of the sacred, a creature of legend that has inspired awe and fear for thousands of years. The Hippogriff is a symbol of magic and the beauty of the impossible, a creature that requires respect and offers a unique bond. Whether you prefer the formidable king of beasts or the proud and swift hybrid steed, both the Griffin and the Hippogriff represent the wild, untamable magic that makes mythology so captivating. They remind us that the world of fantasy is full of wonders, where lions can fly and the impossible can take flight. So, what do you think? Griffin or Hippogriff? Who would you rather have by your side in an epic adventure? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's always fascinating to see which mythical creature captures the most hearts. Thanks for watching and exploring this legendary rivalry with me. If you enjoyed this dive into mythology, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of fantasy. See you in the next one.